Hey there, Coastal Bend. Chris Thomasson, joined by Islanders men's basketball coach Jim Shaw for our Hang Time segment. First off, Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you having me.
All right, so let's just jump right in. It was a bit of a rough week for your team, back-to-back road losses at McNeese on Saturday and then Nicholls on Monday. So you're now 7-4 in the conference. First, just kind of give me a rundown of both games. First, McNeese on Saturday and then Nicholls on Monday. What went wrong in those games?
Oh, well, McNeese obviously is a really good team going into their place. Obviously, first place on the line, or at least a tie for first place on the line. They had a great crowd, and they came out very, very physical. They came out very, very physical, and at the half they had 11 rebounds to our one, and they out rebounded us by 10 in the first half as a total. So I thought that was what put us in a little bit of a hole. But we fought back, keep fighting, and just couldn't overcome the deficit we put ourselves in the first half. Then you go to Nicholls, and I thought they did a great job. I think Coach Sadler did a great job of changing up defenses. So we got a little bit stagnant on offense, didn't move the ball as much as we usually do, and then they were able to drive the ball against our pressure man and get and basically score right around the rim over high hands, and make some big shots. Big shots, one right there that you can see from Ron Brown at the end of the shot clocks. So we got to give them credit.
Do you feel like this team is at a crossroads right now? Like this thing can either keep going south or you can get it turned around. Is this a critical point of the season?
I think in college athletics, it's always day to day. So I guess it is a critical. Every time you have a little bit of a rough patch is a critical point of the season. You just got to go back to your processes, be disciplined in your approach, and keep doing the things that have gotten you to where you're at. As the season went on, I thought this past road trip was going to be one of our toughest road trips. Obviously, McNeese being as good as they are, and Nicholls has proven to be a really, really good team. The one thing I will say, Chris, is that we have 7 more conference games, and 5 of them are in the American Bank Center. So from a standpoint of home away games, the schedule will flip in our favor towards the end of the season.
Now, these questions kind of go together, the one I just asked and this one, but barring a complete McNeese collapse, the Southland title, regular season title, probably out of the mix. But what does this team have to do in order to make a run in March, first in Lake Charles and then maybe beyond after that?
We gotta get a little bit more efficient offensively. I think we've taken care of the ball outside of the couple times that we played McNeese, where we had 15 and 17 turnovers respectively, home and away. But we got to keep our turnovers low, and then we got to shoot the ball a little better from the perimeter. Some of that's just taking good shots. Some of it's moving the basketball, moving bodies, and cutting, and then continue to throw the ball inside and play inside out, or at least get a touch of the paint before we put up a shot. And then we got to get back to the one thing that we do have to get back to is defensive rebounding, not allowing so many offensive rebounds, which then allows us to get out in transition, get some unscripted baskets in an open court. We do have to get back to that. We've kind of slipped up there as far as allowing too many offensive rebounds to our last 2 opponents on the road.
All right, well, this is the first day of baseball spring training now. The Rangers are the defending World Series champs, but I know you're a big Astros guy, so finish this sentence. The Astros will win the World Series if
Justin Verlander wins his 4th Cy Young, Lance McCullers comes back mid-season and gets 8 to 10 wins, and then the back end of the bullpen with Hader is strengthened to being the best bullpen in the major leagues. So I'm going with pitching. I'm going all around pitching. I think the hitting will take care of itself.
Okay, yeah, we will see. Joe Espada saying today that Hader is the man in the 9th inning, so we will see. Coach Shaw, I appreciate it. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Chris. Thanks for having me.
All right, so the Islanders taking on A&M Commerce on Saturday. Channel 3 Day out at the American Bank Center, so we'll see you out there. And then Northwestern State at home on Monday, so a couple of good games. Well, we will see you next time on Hang Time. Have a good one, Coastal Bend.